So unfortunately, when my dad turned 27, my grandfather passed away, and he has given himself 3 years to try to learn Feng Shui and professionalize the business. At the time, doing Feng Shui was not easy. There was a lot of restrictions from the governmental side against Feng Shui, classifying it as a superstition and whatever. So my dad staunchly believed that if you want to do this, you got to do it professionally. Therefore, management is a main focus of our company from then on.
做了这么多年了，都还不错啊，还没有过度就。OK 怎么样肯定我的孩子做风水，才是我这一生最大的挑战。他已经上台了。因为他在美国留学，读的是Berkeley UC 是吗 ？UC Berkeley， 他读的是这个 politics 跟这个 finance。说怎么样肯定他去学风水是有一点这个困难的，因为我没有教会一个好的徒弟了，说吧教过1-2个，其他的都给我骂走了。
Okay, so this is mostly about me, so okay. He thinks my dad thinks the biggest difficulty in his life is to convince me to do Feng Shui. And of course, he was mentioning that I recently graduated from UC Berkeley, and of course I was doing political economy, political science and economics actually. So right now he is trying to convince me to get in the business.
So 我要一个榜样给他看要不然爸爸走歪了，他也是走歪了
My dad said he has to set a good example for me, so if he doesn't do the right thing, I would follow and go the wrong way too.
他的第一本书是有一样的书。我跟他讲，你看了这个人的书，你一定很惨的。说他看了之后，我用很多时间把他纠正过来。所以我现在买了很多Master3.mpg 的书给他看，这个是流风水。
So the first book that I picked up to read was a book by Joey Yap, and my dad told me that I should read something more substantial, and bought a few books for Master Raymond Low for me to read for my reference.
And don't forget to read those books also.
Of course, we bought a few already.
我的女儿就比较喜欢看李连都的书，因为她管理的是跟李连都的生意差不多一样的，卖这些这个吉祥品。今天晚上你们去我的店的话，我就会送你们一个
So my sister reads more from Mrs. Lillian too, because she is managing the retail side of the business. So therefore, she has a lot to learn from Mrs. Lillian too. And of course, today, if you guys are coming for a grand opening, you see the pendant on my dad's chest. Everybody will be getting one as a souvenir.
不过我一直告诉我的孩子，你可以骗人，可是不可以骗自己。这个是非常重要的。假如你做风水连自己都骗的话，你真的没有资格做风水师。
My dad's biggest advice to me so far has been this: it's like you can lie to other people, but you should never lie to yourself. So if you are doing feng shui and you lie to yourself, then you don't have the right to be in the feng shui industry.
所以学风水要找好的老师这个是我的看法。没有一个人像能够看书就可以学风水的，我不是很相信这个自学自通的人。
So to reinforce the point that many grandmaster has been making throughout the convention, if you want to learn feng shui, you need a mentor. There is no way you can just read books and understand everything.
So 我们成立这个 国际风水学会主要是要大家好好的学习风水，让大家认识什么是真的风水 ，real 风水。
So one of the greatest achievement that IFSC has gotten so far, and also still our objective, is to promote Feng Shui and teach you the right things, the real stuff, and not be misguided.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The next person I'm going to introduce you, I will tell you a short story first. This man is very interesting. When I was in my business, I always come across Feng Shui consultant dealing with my client, and I'll be watching, very excited. Being English educated, I try to pursue this profession, not because I want to be a Feng Shui master, but I want to understand why my client are paying more money to the Feng Shui master who come to the site probably for 15 minutes, and I have to struggle to do his house for 1 year, and the profit I make is probably half, maybe 1/4 of what the fee he has given to the Feng Shui master. So while I was trying to pursue this Feng Shui, being English educated, I keep on looking for English book. I think back then probably, Miracle was writing the first book on me, right? Then I came across an advertisement in a newspaper, and I saw Raymond Low, Grandmaster Raymond Low, coming to Singapore to teach Feng Shui. I was so excited, and I say from there I started Feng Shui. Before we speak, I would like to say thank you very much, Grandmaster Raymond Low, for showing me the path. You showed me the path to become a professional consultant today, but not fully successful yet. I still have a long way to go. Okay? So let's hear from our Grandmaster Raymond Low.
To tell you the truth, I still not quite understand why I get into this industry. It was a big surprise to my family. So actually, when I was young, I was quite westernized. My father always say I'm too westernized because I listen to rock music. So I go to see all Hollywood movies and I read English books. But I suddenly get attracted in the Chinese culture. So therefore that was actually a big surprise to me. So my family has no Feng Shui tradition at all. My father is a movie director. He was quite traditional kind of person, and he's very strict. He doesn't like me to buy a guitar, you can see. So I have to hide my guitar in the wardrobe. And when I hear his kitchen turning the door, I have to hide immediately. So that was actually why I suddenly fall in love with Feng Shui. I think basically it's my personality. I like to find out the truth behind things. It's purely out of curiosity. So therefore, I remember when I was a school kid, I already reading books about Western astrology. So therefore, that's all begin. So therefore, I try to please my girlfriend classmates by looking at their horoscopes. And that works. That's why still today I still like Western astrology. It's so accurate. Looking at personality is very, very accurate. And how different zodiac signs match. So then, when I go into university, I still know nothing about Feng Shui. Actually, I choose the subject of economics and accounting. Why? Because at that time, I think I'm still quite immature. I just follow all my classmates. Most of my classmates choose this subject, I choose this subject. So then, after I graduate, I work in, I think my first job is a shipping company, an internal audit department. And the first day I get into that job, I found